88 Films.
Takes one.
All right, we here. This is internal pod.
Internal?
Nah, this is just like the boys pod. You know,
No,
we're just here chilling.
This is what the pod is about.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could hear
Chopping it
myself.
up.
It's crazy.
yeah. But tune in, like, comment, subscribe, store credit on YouTube. You can see our faces. Tune in on Apple Podcasts, Google Pod. What other stuff? We'll be around.
Yeah, and then also thank you to all the guests that
Yeah.
have been pulling up.
Facts.
Really appreciate you guys. Like sharing your guys' journey
Yeah.
and stuff like that, putting people on that we just genuinely mess with, not just like over followers or nothing. It's just like genuine homies. So if anybody wants to pull up, let us know. You know,
Yeah.
we film every Monday. Let us know. Let us know.
Combos. Good
Yeah,
combos.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good because we get like different walks of life, different perspectives that people may be like, damn, I'm going through the same thing. And me and this dude are two different people, you know?
Yeah,
Six,
it's,
six, six.
it's definitely good getting people on that like people think they're like, oh shit, this guy's doing it, but they don't see that this guy's like working his ass off every day.
Facts.
Yeah, there's so much like back end stuff that people got to do to make it look so effortless when in reality it's nowhere near that. Like even us, me and Chris have been dealing with our taxes this past couple weeks, and
Bro.
it's a whole nother thing. I'm sure Andy knows.
Sure, I feel like, you know what's funny? I always like everywhere, like on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, everyone's always like, yeah, crypto, yeah, well, I'm here, Bugatti, like everything. But they never, ever, they just, all they say is, just do your taxes. But they never say anything beyond that. And I'm just like, I don't know if there's probably is financial people out there, but like, how come these people never give out free game? Like, yo, do this, and take people step by step, you know, but for free. Like free game. It's always like, yeah, cool, $1,000 an hour. I always think of that because like I'm learning obviously as I go.
There should be a TikToker that just shows you how to do your taxes.
Yeah,
right.
literally, because obviously they don't teach you in school. They don't teach you how to do your
There
finances.
probably is. You probably just haven't found them. Let us know if there's somebody on TikTok showing you how to do your taxes and
Yeah.
report your losses and stuff.
Or
like that.
yeah, and if you want to come on here and like help the people out, because I feel like that's something that people should. I'm learning by myself, and you know, with the resource that I have, shout out QuickBooks because it's helped me out a lot. But definitely, we should get somebody here that knows how to do taxes and is willing to give a free game.
Facts.
So yeah,
Easy. So what came out this weekend?
Oh.
No, White Cement 3 started coming in. White Cement
yeah.
3s. What do you guys
Facts.
think of those?
They are amazing. I think they made them really well. It's going to be one of the best shoes of the year. I'm saying that already. It's top 10 for sure. And how do you guys feel about the whole like pre-yellow thing? I think they did it tastefully on these where it's not too much. It's kind of like with the Lost and Founds. It's like a different version of it, but I think they did good.
you mean aging, right?
Yeah, all that.
Pre-yellow.
I think it's a great shoe.
I'll pizzy pass on those.
Definitely need to get true to size, I would say, because I got a 10.5 early and it fit me too big. Well, it just creased disgustingly.
Okay. So you're
But
really
I-
like a 9, huh?
But I really like them. I think they did them right. I mean, a lot of people are complaining about them being consistent, but when they're pumping out 500,000 pairs, it's so hard to get the exact same thing on it. And I believe most of our pairs sold, the new ones.
Yeah, we got one used size 8 right now that'll probably be gone by the time this is out. But I'm sure we'll get a bunch of them and bring them all in. We'll take them all in because we believe in that shoe and we know that people want it. So
Yeah, it's a
that
good
in.
shoe to hold too.
Facts.
Just because I feel like right now you're gonna get like 300, 280. Should be going for like 5, but you know the sneaker market's the sneaker market right now. But even Lost and Founds took another dip, low key, but they're steadily like at 450, 500, which is good. But yeah, I mean,
when do you think it'll turn? Like, as just a prediction. It's not financial, but when do you think it'll turn?
when the
like
economy,
Lost and Founds and
when
those
the
threes.
economy gets better.
I know, but like,
Whenever I don't know nothing about the economy, like the actual real economy.
okay.
So whenever that gets better,
And then how much you think it'll go up?
I don't know. It's hard to say. A good 3. I mean, you got to think about it. 80. What is it called? 88.
88s, yeah.
88s used to go for a band, like an easy band.
Yeah, now they're still like around 650 brand new. Even those the free throw lines,
Yeah.
brand new, they're like around 5, 6. So maybe in like once like all the like people that are trying to sell like the pairs they got after a couple months, usually it's like a year or so, they start to disappear, and then like less pairs come around. That's when they start going up, and like people are down to pay more. I mean, look at Black Cats. Black Cats are about $1,000 now.
Yeah, that's the craziest one. I remember at round 2 we had so many, and then people obviously just didn't want them. And then I didn't even know that they went up until we were getting them, and I'm like, bro, how is this shoe going for that much? But I feel like maybe happened the same with the 3s and the 1s. Like after like a year, like
no,
you were
they'll
saying?
go up. They'll definitely go up. Like I know people that are loading up on Lost and Founds and loading up on these 3s. I think we're lucky being in a major city that gets a big drop, because my homie literally just texted me, asked me, what do you guys sell reimagines for? And I'm like 375, and he's just like, bro, everybody on the street is asking for 400 in Chicago right now. And I was just like, no, that's a lot, you know. Like he's like, should I buy? And I was just like, stay away from it.
Yeah. Even speaking of that, what do you think about all those, everybody touching the Tiffany Air Force One?
There's more pairs than what they said, for sure.
For sure,
Because
100%.
I don't know where it was going to be sneakers and Tiffany only, and now every store put out that they got pairs. Even Denim Exchange in Southgate got pairs.
Nah, that's crazy.
That's
Shout out
crazy.
Southgate.
Yeah, because that's a shoe.
But that's like an OG mom and pop spot that's
Yeah.
been getting Jordans forever and like
Yeah.
Nikes. But my homie sent me, is like, yo, pull up for the raffle. And I literally was just like, bro, I'm going to go to, I mean, it's on the way home, so might as well, you know. But
What do you think of the shoe though? It's good?
I think for
Retail.
for retail, I'll take it. I'll
400.
wear it.
Yeah.
It's cool. Like the quality is better in person, but I mean, it's not all that. You know, I still take the Diamond Tiffany Dunks over those for sure.
Same. Even the I don't know if it's actually gonna be the Friends and Family one supposedly.
Them shits are
It's
not
like-
good either.
It just feels like they rushed them. Like not
was about
even
to
trying to bash
violate-
them. They look like they're Nike IDs.
Yeah,
Like just with
nah.
like better quality, and it's
Oh,
like,
the Tiffany with
Yeah,
the
it's
black
like the
swoosh.
reverse.
Yeah.
Like with
We'll insert that
yeah.
picture.
No, I'm not a big fan. But also, they announced reimagined fours.
Oh my God, bro.
They gotta see. Well, one thing with Nike, I feel like once they find something, they're just like, fuck it,
Yeah,
run
like
it.
That's wrong with it.
at first, because I think now it's not retro, it's reimagined now.
Yeah.
Because I remember obviously they retro the bread ones, the royal ones, like everything. Now it's like reimagined. Now that, bro, that is so crazy. But yeah, and they're doing, I hope so, because I've been seeing it, the royal ones. Because I really, really need a new
But
pair.
they need to do those right. Like Nike, you gotta put like the purplish blue laces on them. If you guys don't do those, just cancel the shoe now. So if you're watching this, like if you guys aren't putting the OG laces on them, so 85 Royal,
Mm-hmm.
after it ages, and I know companies that do the aging now, they turn purple. The laces
laces.
are purple.
Yep.
That's why I put purple laces on my Fragment as a joke when they were cooked, because OG sneaker like a Royal, it fades purple. So Nike, Jordan brand, if you guys don't put purple laces on them, take them back, put purple laces on them.
What fit? Like this fit? The
85 cut.
The
Nah,
85
as long
cut?
as they do it like the Lost and Found.
but
the
which
Lost
one do
and
you like
Found-
more? The 85 or the
Honestly,
cut.
the 85 cut was terrible till these.
Yeah.
I feel
did
like
right on
they're
these.
still playing around with the cut. Like Jordan, I don't know, I could be wrong, but they're still like experimenting, because this 85 cut is better than the Pac one, than the Georgetown, and those reverse breads. Those shits were atrocious from a couple years ago.
Yeah, even
But-
the quality on these is really good. Like the black they used on this is the same as the Lost and Founds, which was really good, and this like a Super Saiyan Panda. No cap.
What do you think about these? What do you think about those?
These?
Those are at a 10 out of 10.
These are for sure 10 out of 10.
You said
and
sneaker of the year.
calling it now, it's up there. Like I know people are gonna probably be like, "Yo, you're tripping."
Over the threes?
Over the threes? Low key, I would take a pair of these. Like if it's something that I gotta wear every day,
Facts,
because I
facts.
could just throw these on way easier than a three. A three's a little bit bulkier. I think these look better with more pants.
Yeah, but I feel like, again, like going back to the reimagined fours and stuff like that, like, see, a beat pair of ones is cool, reimagined yellowed.
Yeah.
To me, I want my Jordan 4s fresh.
Yeah.
So to
when they're all
age it and beat it
cracked,
up, you know, like you usually get rid of 4s. But I mean, they could do it right where it's kind of like the 3s. The 3s aren't beat, you know, it's just like soft yellow and stuff like that. So it just depends. I mean, obviously excited to see it, but low-key, they just got to give us the off-white bread 4s.
Fact.
Like, they just
Bro,
got to do
yeah,
that.
yeah,
They,
yeah.
they literally just got to do that. Just like, oh, here you go. Off-white bread 4s. Go crazy.
Yeah, but even with that, like I don't even know. Like, have they dropped? They haven't dropped any off-white stuff like Jordan since the passing of Virgil, huh?
No?
I don't think
Nah,
so.
the
Like,
last
so-
one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Obviously, there's a lot of legal stuff that goes along with that. But I'm just like, do you want that one to come out? That 4
Yeah, the bread 4 has to come out.
That would be
has to.
amazing. Yeah.
There's no choice.
That's one of the
I'm
best
making
ones
the
they've done.
call. These shits gotta come out.
Like, I think the off-white 5s, the black one, is the best off-white Jordan sneaker. I think it's better than the Chicago one.
The
But-
sale one was the last one that came out, right?
Huh?
Like
The
the last
twos.
Jordan. Oh, you're right.
The
The
Piss
twos.
Fives.
Fuck, I
The
forgot about
twos,
those.
the twos, the yellow, the white twos are the lows are really good too. But I mean, instead of giving us reimagined 4s, they should just give us off-white bread 4s. But that's just me.
Damn, low key need.
But yeah, there was a sample pair that went up on eBay for like 600 bands.
bro, there is this.
You need?
No. What? There was this one time a customer around two walked in, and they had them on, and it was like the dad. The dad had a crazy AP on, and I was like, oh, blah blah. And we're talking about the Jordan 4s because the other ones came out, whatever. And he told, bro. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, this dude straight lied in my face. He's like, yeah, whatever. I work for Nike, this, that, and the third. And my son, you know, they were supposed to send him the 4s. The off-white ones, the women pair. He's like, but then like by accident they sent him these, and it was the bread force. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like, but now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, bro, that had to be a lie.
What if he was
like,
lying?
how is Nike gonna just be like, I got you with these 4s? And then that was the first time I seen them in person, and I was looking at them. But obviously, I'm like, I don't know how to tell if they're fake or not. But I still remember every time that shoe comes up, I remember that story. And I'm like, bro, how?
No, I see people that post that they have them, but I don't even think there's real pairs circulating. I think the only one is when his wife did that
the post.
And she was wearing them. I think that might be the. I mean, I could be wrong. Let us know in the comments.
Crisscross applesauce. All right, speaking of like shoes and all that, we haven't done fit checks in a while.
Check fits.
You want to connect the mic? Or no. All right. Oh, boo. All right, go, Bris. Go,
We can
Bris.
break
Go,
it
Bris.
down. It's easy.
All right.
Got you.
Easy. Top to bottom.
So from the top, we got the store credit hat, number 2.
Yes, sir.
Then from the body, you got the Good Rick jacket. It's like a essential joint. Then the Crazy Bajork. Then you got the Good Cargis. I think they're B's. I might be wrong. And then the Salomons. Solomons. I don't know. That's the XT4. Yeah, it's the 4. I think it's the 4.
That's a good shoe for Coachella.
Facts. Shout out to Solomon too. They've been killing it. I don't know if y'all
Yeah.
saw.
Shout out
Rihanna
Rihanna.
wore them for the Super Bowl. Now all the shorties want them.
Yo, shout out Brian. I need more pairs.
Low key.
Sorry.
Brian, really the GOAT. All right, go ahead. All right, DC, top. Got the good Sweet Chick Museum hat, Super Bowl exclusive, FNF not coming out. Then we got the good Bone Thugs and Harmony, 1997. I think he paid like $80 for it. Steal. Doesn't listen to him, can't name a track. Then he got the good LV belt. Show the LV belt, because right now you're flexing on me on the back. I'm not talking about the belt. And then we got the good pants. What pants are these? Double RL? Yeah. This is double R. It's not the other car. And then we got the Super Saiyan Pandas 85s. Good shoes. Still need. I need a part of the collection. I'm a sneakerhead now, so I need them. All right, anyways.
All right, so what happened? So Andy, it's from the top. You got a little 1213 hat, nice trucker. You got the good vintage Tupac tee, good hits in the front and back. Then you got one of his sweatpants that sample, right? A little sample. You know, you got to test them out before he drops them. Make sure they're good. Then of course, you know, the Jones, the overpaid joints. You know, he's getting his wears out of them and all that. And the Cindy socks. And then, you know, Remy had to join in on the little fit check. She got her harness on. She chilling.
Dog's accessory as well.
Facts.
So yeah. Oh, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, bro. What do you guys think is obviously? I'm pretty sure Solomon is like definitely killing it right now. As far as like, I think last year was, or I think not even. 2021 was kind of like the New Balance. You know, when everyone like when Teddy, what was it? The 550 that he introduced that everybody was wearing? I feel like low key Solomon's that new like brand, not new brand, obviously they've been around, but that's coming around. That's like people are wearing as fashion. What do you guys think?
Most definitely. And I think I always tell, like, when girls start wearing certain things,
Facts.
especially when it comes to shoes, because when they start wearing them, it's kind of like, oh, shit. Like,
That's when people really start.
yeah.
Because that happened with the dunks, the panda dunks. I think like even girls were wearing it on TikTok and then everybody started wearing them. And then even those 550s, I remember people were paying ridiculous prices because the girls just were like, oh, I guess this is how much they go for. I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to buy it. And I feel like that might happen with Solomon soon, obviously with the Rihanna pair, that those were sitting and now they're sold out everywhere.
Yeah, the Margiela ones, they went crazy right after, which was cool. But it was funny because everybody was like, oh, she's on Puma. But I'm pretty sure I mean, I don't know nothing about like contracts and nothing, but I'm pretty sure Solomon wasn't on her contract. Like, oh, you can't wear Nike, you can't wear this. So she's like, oh, I could wear Solomon. Sick.
Yeah, and that was pretty much what, like her stylist that picked it out, pretty much.
Not sure how that works.
But that's I mean, but that's so crazy that like now, if you were to think about it, like Solomon kind of has to be on the list now of like you can't wear this. It's like a hiking shoe though.
I don't feel like they think it like that because even like with I know NBA players they wear like Vans and like miscellaneous brands like Bape also because same thing, like I don't know if it's just these bigger brands, they don't acknowledge them in that same way.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, people wear them too, so it's part of it. But I think it's cool, you know, like you can't just wear one thing.
Facts.
You got to be able to wear whatever you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if somebody's paying you to wear their stuff, like you still got to be able to mix it with other things and
Mix and
make it
match.
go flow. You know?
No, yeah, like even fucking Supreme releasing the Bacons. Those
Facts.
shits are really good. The rainbows.
Bacon.
Yeah, it's the new. Well, it's like an old retro Nike model, but they just did their version of it. They did the all white one and they did like the gradient one.
Yeah,
So
I need the
classic-
gradient ones.
The pennies.
Yeah.
Those look like pennies, bro. Like I feel like once you cover it, it's literally the fucking.
Who wore the
penny stuff.
Bacons?
What do you?
And like when they came out, was it like a athlete shoe?
I don't remember honestly. I'd be lying to you.
Saying, but yeah,
Tim Hardaway?
Hardaway.
Nice.
The
Yeah.
OG.
Okay.
Speaking of athletes, March Madness design contest is by the time they're watching this, it's Saturday, no?
It's Saturday. We'll be like at least a couple rounds in.
Yeah. Do we have any predictions? Any designs that you guys like?
I really like this duck one. I think the duck one is really
Yeah.
good. I think it's just like a cool tee to release.
Mm-hmm.
The hot dog one
The hot dog one is a sleeper.
Why? Okay, tell me why you like the hot dog one.
because it's like a troll on what we do. You know, we eat healthy and stuff like that, but it's a hot dog and it says gym it. But also like there's that crazy one with the sixes.
Yeah, that was like one of the only long sleeves that was put on there, but it has like crazy detail and it's just a crazy good shirt.
Yeah.
Like,
But yeah, also like shout out to everybody that submitted.
Facts.
There were so many designs and like there were some people just even sending in artwork, but like just in order for the contest to make sense, we had to pick certain like ones out and in, and it was just like also like I was even looking at some of them and I was just like, damn, our screen printer is gonna be like, what the fuck? How am
Yeah.
I gonna print this? But again, it's just like it's the idea, and then obviously we can rework it when the winner wins.
Yeah, but and I think it's good that obviously Syndicate's doing this because it shows like that again, that sense of community that we're not really scared to like reach out to the community to do stuff, and we're not like so like, oh, only we do it and we're not gonna let anybody else like have a piece of it. And it's cool, bro, because people just are having fun submitting designs. And you can see like the people in the community are having fun because they're like, yo, vote for my theme, boom, boom. So I think obviously it's cool. Whoever wins, congratulations. Like sick, because there's so many good designs that I was looking at that it was even hard for me to pick between top or bottom. So I think it's good, but it's also good because I think it helps build that community up again to where it's like we don't care. Like if it's good, it's good, and we're letting the people decide.
definitely. Even the like posting them all on the story and giving
Yeah.
people a chance to vote on them because it shows that we're not just dictating it ourselves.
Facts.
We're letting the community also be a part of it and be like, hey, like you guys like it, we like it. Like, it's a win-win for everybody, I think.
Yeah.
No, yeah, definitely. It's cool because right now I'm pretty sure people are clicking and being like, damn, I'm making a difference. Like, making a difference on the votes. Like, they're like, oh, I'm a part of something. I'm going to make this person win. Like, we can't, like, put it on the back and be like, all right, this one's going to win. Like, it's not going to be that type of thing. It's literally up to you guys. Like, it's
Yeah.
up to the community to vote for the winner. But it's going to be funny because it's like, there's going to be some really good ones that are going to get eliminated. And then they're like, I want to know who's going to win.
Yeah. And even, I guess, to give people hope, me and obviously we're talking behind the scenes, and I feel like it's good that everyone's doing this because, like you were saying, we're very open to working with new people, and like if it makes sense, it makes sense. So even if you get knocked out or whatever, you think you did well, like you never know. Bris might hit you up and be like, "Yo, like I really like this," but like there's always more opportunities and. Someone once told me like you miss every shot you don't take. So
It's cool to like almost like Syndicate could essentially become a brand that the community created.
facts.
Literally, it's all community designs. Like literally, if let's say the winner wins, he gets like a little pop up and all that stuff at the store.
Yep.
But later down the line, like let's say I'm like I reach out to somebody and I'm like, yo, like you submitted this to me for March Madness. Let's run it.
Yeah.
You know, but in reality, we have enough designs with the March Madness for people to be like, oh shit, like this is a whole brand that the community created.
Yeah, and I think it's good because I don't know, it's just so different. Like I don't think people really do stuff like this where they let the people decide what's gonna come out, and if they do, it's like I feel like the only other way I've seen it is like the brand makes all the designs and then they let the people decide, yo, you have to pick from these.
Yeah.
But now it's like it's just people making everything. So I think it's something very good.
Even
to,
giving people their credit, because I feel like
Facts.
like touching on what you just brought up with the brands, like they take all the credit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
even giving people a chance to see, oh, this person made this person made that, and you never know what kind of opportunities that could open for them, because people that follow us and view us, and they might get opportunities based on that just by showcasing their designs and everything. So
Facts.
it's so many different things that like are tied into it,
Yeah, and
and it's good, you know.
yeah, it's just good all around. It's just showing that I don't know, like it kind of like motivates me too to just continue to like create, and like because I see I'm like it's like that thing where like damn, a lot of people can do this, you know. So I'm just like I gotta be nice on my end and like do stuff good as well, because there's so many people doing stuff, but it's like what your own take is on it.
Yeah, that was, I mean, a big thing behind the contest is like every day I get kids DMing me like, yo, let me work for like the brand side. Let me design for you guys, blah, blah, blah. But I was just like, all right, cool, I'm gonna just give everybody a shot. You know, like all you guys can design whatever you want. It's a contest. But yeah, I think it should be fun. I really appreciate everybody that submitted.
Yeah.
Good luck to everybody. What was your favorite?
Low key, one of the ones I wouldn't mind winning would be the Pokemon one. It was like a Charizard one where they like made it like the back was like the card logo and then the front had the crazy Charizard joint. Just because I'm a big Pokemon fan still, grew up watching it and the cards, video games, all that. So that was one that I liked a lot. What about you, Andy?
I don't know. I really like the Jordan 6 one was crazy. Like that long sleeve one, that one was nuts. Like just like because I appreciate the attention to detail on it, because it was just like it wasn't. I mean, I feel like maybe because I haven't seen it, but it wasn't a reference to anything. It was just like pure design on it, and I feel like that's why I appreciate that one a lot, because it just looked like something like fresh and new, that it wasn't just like, you know, oh, I'm gonna take this and put it on a shirt. It was like, it looked like he really spent his time on it, and I like that people are like obviously putting it on the t-shirt so you can get an idea of what it's gonna look like. So that one, low key, I hope that one goes far, because like need that. But also even with I learned that very early when starting my brand, is like you have to like every time I make a design, what's crazy is like I make it for the screen printer. To where I'm like, okay, how many screens can I do? How many colors is the thing? And I think like it's good because a lot of people hopefully are going to learn that now, is like, you know, it's not just about putting a graphic on a shirt. You have to think of all the factors, like, can they embroider this? Can they DGG it? Can they screen print it? And you have to figure out all the color blockings. And that's why even looking at a lot of people's designs, I'm looking at them like, okay, this guy thought about the screens and how many it's going to take, the colors, like, and I appreciate that. So you got to take that into consideration too, when even just moving forward and doing your own design. Just like think about how many screens it's going to take, and you know, if it's going to come out good.
You have to up to like 13 screens.
Bro. I know, but yo, there's some where
there's
I'm
some
like,
people that only do like 6. But
no, there's some like designs that are like,
like the one with
bro, it's like 25
with all
colors.
the basketball players.
Yeah, like, and you know, like you got to think about that. And you know, I've lately have been doing that, where I'm like taking apart all the colors and doing all that. Because you never know, bro.
Speaking of colleges, did you guys see the UNC ones? The lows?
Oh, those are really good.
Those are really good. And it's mad funny because they put a Twitter. They're like, you want these shoes? Come join UNC football. So they used it as a recruiting tool.
God.
UNC lows? Like those right there? The ones
No, it's like a PE only for the school.
So they always do PEs. Like it's like an every year thing, and they do different models. So I want to say like the last one was like a Jordan 5 or 4 actually. They did like a bunch of crazy Jordan 4s like last year. But they do one every year basically, and this year the first one to debut was the UNC 1 low, but literally the good shape Jordan 1 low, and it's nice. Like have Rob insert a picture of it.
You'll see. We'll send it to Rob.
Yeah.
And then
that's what it looks like. All right, it looks fine.
I don't see anything.
Nah.
Yeah, that one. That one's good.
One. It's really good.
It looks vintage.
Yeah.
It's
They
like
made it
Yeah, so they leaked it, and then on Twitter they put like, "Oh, you want these shoes? Come join our football team." Like it was like it was a recruiting tool. That was kind of crazy using a Jordan 1 low as a recruiting tool because those usually just stay PEs. They're for the players only.
No, speaking of that, there actually was a UNC themed shoe that released this weekend, which was the Jordan 5. So another thing that Jordan's been doing is like they have their PE versions and then they'll release like a GR version of the PE version where it's still like a nice shoe and everything, but it just doesn't have their logos just in case I guess you don't like that team or whatever. But yeah, they came out. They're actually going for a little bit more than I thought. They're going for like $300, which is good right now for a Jordan that just dropped.
Especially a Jordan 5.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it's good. What do you guys think about that? You think Jordan should continue doing stuff like that, like where they do PE version or GR versions of PE shoes, or you think they should just keep it exclusive to that school?
I mean, Jordan Brand does whatever they want.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know because remember when like they did the Oregon 5s and then they ended up releasing them and it just tanked the value of the original one.
But they still go for some bread. They just don't sell. Like it's a harder sell now. Like when people ask us if we buy PEs and stuff, I'd rather stay away from them and send them to like a consignment store just because it's just hard to sell those shoes now. Like I remember in 2013, 2012, 14, 15, like I think up to the Yeezy era, Jordan PEs and Nike PEs were like the hot thing to buy. Yeah. Like people were cashing out on PEs like crazy. I remember Perfect Pair had like the craziest, and then ARG.
Perfect Pair.
They had like the craziest PE collections.
Yeah,
and they had shit that I've never seen. And again, it goes back to like coming to stores. Like I remember working at Riff, and people would come in wearing their best shoes because it was like a thing to do. Like you go to these stores wearing maybe your best outfit, maybe your best shoes, because that's where you felt like, okay, people are going to appreciate what I'm wearing. And with us being like crazy sneakerheads, we were just like, oh shit, like where the fuck did you get those? I remember he had the craziest, I think LeBron 9 Elite collection. Like where there was a bunch of LeBron 9s that were not the Elite version that came out. And then he had them all in the Elite version. So there's like two. There's like a 1.0 and a 2.0 essentially.
It was like the Big Bangs.
Yeah, he had all that shit.
It was the Hurricanes. It was like a bunch of like the really good colorways of LeBron 9s. And that was peak like Nike basketball.
And then he had like Watch the Thrones. When Watch the Thrones came out, they're literally going for $200. But Watch the Thrones back then were $5,000 or impossible to find. Yeah. But he had all this crazy shit. And it was at that point, it was just like, yo, shit is nuts. Yeah. But yeah, we'll take a little break. We'll get back to it.
Yes, Ersky.
All right, we're back.
Bueno.
Another shoe that's
damn right to it.
Heating up the streets right now is the Jordan 4 Nike SB. Oh my god. I'm obviously hyped for that shoe just because I like 4s. It's a cool colorway. And I'm not gonna lie, P-Rod has been wearing it, so
he for sure had like the take black on the colorway.
No, yeah, it's like very like Mexican flagish kind of
green.
But I definitely need those. I think they're really cool. I wonder what's gonna be different in person. Obviously, like if it's gonna be like a little chunkier. The shape looks different. It looks bigger.
I think it's gonna be kind of like when they did the Lance Mountains, where it's just because same thing. I feel like the Lance Mountains, so like the tearaway ones that turned into the bread in the Chicago or the Royal, they were kind of the same, but like you said, they're like a little bit more padded, like the tongue and like around the collar. So
no, yeah, Lance Mountains were like one of my favorite Jordan ones for a while.
The ones that scrape away
to a Royal and a bread.
Yeah, not the lows.
I never liked like mismatching them, but like I thought they were cool, like just the black pair and then the white pair. I ran those heavy. That was like one of my favorite shoes to come out.
All right. Real question. Let's enter the dream world. If you were to design like Jordan Brand, you got Jordan Dio, you lit, cool. DC and Bris. Okay. So if you were to design what shoe would it be? What shoe would you pick? Jordan.
Yeah, I would probably want to pick like a 4, something.
And then how would you do
it? Quick. Ooh, it would have to be something that's wearable every day. It has to be like. Maybe like
Panda Jordan 4.
Yeah, black and white, like military black. Nah, just kidding. Nah, I kind of like how they have the gum sole on this SB.
Okay.
And I'm a sucker for
Gumsole.
gum sole.
Okay.
So I would maybe want something like that. Little white upper, so it's clean. Leather. I don't like patent leather on shoes. I think it wears weird. And maybe like some suede on the panels.
Okay.
And then color wise, if I gotta be safe, one of my favorite colors is burgundy. And then maybe
Safe?
safe. I think that's a safe color. I don't know. And then you put me on the spot, bro.
I
I
don't
really
know.
gotta put like some thought into this, cause
And someone should hear his thoughts and try to make it, and then tag us. You can
that
make
works.
that. All right, go, Bris. What?
Kinda good logo.
I would do a Jordan 1 or a 7.
oh, Jordan 7.
7.
What would you do?
Olympic
with
7?
I don't know. I like 7s. I want Raptors.
Ooh.
But I want Raptors with a good shape to come out. Like
Yeah.
they gotta redo them. Like they
So-
gotta,
okay,
they
so-
gotta,
okay, so
they
like-
gotta reimagine them.
Oh my god! So how would you like? What would the creation be?
I
Like,
can't, bro. I can't tell you. Like I just don't know.
you're gatekeeping your design.
No, not even that. It's just like you gotta get there.
Yeah.
Like even when we went to the
Damn, that box is crushed.
the fucking the Bespoke Lab and on Mercer, rest in peace. It was like they showed you what you can work with, and you're still just kind of like,
What do I do?
okay, what do I
Yeah.
do? Like,
And you need visuals. You need to be able to like touch and feel and kind of get a better idea. It's like it's a process. Like I'm sure anybody that's ever designed a shoe will tell you like the first sample they made was not the same as the completed product.
Yeah.
Even I remember when Sean was doing his Air Maxes, like he had a couple different samples before he got the final product because it might like in your head it might be a certain way, but once it comes to life, you might see it and be like, oh well, I think this will be better. So it's
Yeah.
I have to circle back to you on that one and give you like a better answer
Yeah.
once I do it.
no, yeah, because his original sample that they put out was like darker green, was like darker tones, and then they released it. And I remember even when he got it, he was just like, "What? Like it's different." But then he told us that like that's the colors that
Who?
they had to work with. Sean,
Oh, okay. What's this? Anyways.
Oh,
who's that for?
FedEx. I don't know if you guys did this, but yeah. It'd be
Who's that
like
for?
this.
Who's that for?
Oh.
Delgado. Ooh, blonded. I ain't gonna lie. Frank Ocean sent him Kobe a package.
Little
Shout
care
out, Frank.
package?
Oh, Frank.
out,
Speaking of Frank,
Coachella,
Coachella, bro.
month away.
I'm hyped, obviously, for. I just want to cry during Frank Ocean set, but let us know in the comments. Let us know in the comments because I have a few people I want to like see, obviously, but there's so many people that I don't know about. So let us know, like, yo, watch this person. They got this type of music, cause I don't really know, bro. Like I was telling Briss, I was like, I feel like by Sunday I'm gonna be like, all right, bro, I'm over this. And you were even saying like last year.
Last
you
year
were,
by Sunday I was just chilling. I was just seated. Like I was just like, bro, I'm so fucking over this shit.
besides Frank, who you guys looking forward to seeing?
Bad Bunny.
Honestly, I'm just going for the vibes. I don't really care.
Boo.
Like I'm literally just gonna go and just walk around and
See what you see.
Oh, boo.
Yeah.
Yeah, shaking hands,
yeah.
kissing babies. I don't know. But anyway, oh, yeah, we still got the Coachella tea coming out, just to let you guys know. It's still happening.
yeah,
That's still in play. You come 2 weeks before and you get it for free.
a week before.
A week before, my bad. You gotta show us your ticket and you gotta go. We're gonna link up.
Yeah, details will be out closer. I put the last tea into production last week. The other one's already done. It's in the basement.
When you when you gonna drop that one? The one
They're gonna drop them together. People are gonna be able to pick up 2 shirts. It's 2 shirts, not one.
Oh, I thought it was one.
For
Friday one day.
Friday one day.
whatever you want, bro.
Second day.
It's not up to me. It's literally whatever you want, bro. Like if you want to wear the tee, great. It'd be cool to see so one of them is like, I don't want to say boring, but I say business in the front, party in the back.
Yeah.
But the goal with that one is to like, for people like, you know, you're always walking behind people and you always notice you're like, yo, what kind of fucking shirt that is? So the one that Skinny did it, that's what I want to happen. I want people to wear it, and then people that have no idea who we are gonna be like, they're gonna probably go up to this person because the t-shirt in my head is sick as fuck.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, yo, where'd you get that tee? Where can I get it? And blah blah. This person's just gonna have to explain like, yo, I went to this fucking sneaker store in Chinatown and they gave it to me for free.
Yeah.
But it will drop. But that was the goal with that one, and then the other one, it was just kind of like, I just looked up like a cool like psychedelic tea and I sent it to Andy and I'm like, yeah, we got to do something like this. And it's very Coachella. It's tie dye. It's it's like very like
Psychedelic.
Yeah. But so there's 2 teas. very good quality as usual. But yeah, the goal with the skinny tee is for people to be walking at Coachella and people will be like, "Yo, like where can I get is this available in the merch booth?"
Yeah.
And then for people to be like, "Nah, it's not available here," and then people will be like, "Ah,
you know what else is like? I was even telling you where I was just like, bro, it looks like a bootleg Coachella shirt. Like
That's
if
the point.
one you get,
Yeah.
and that's why it's like so sick because it's like a good one where you're looking at it like, okay, they didn't sell that here, but where did they get that? Like, can I go outside and get that?
I'm gonna just have Worky outside."
Yo, yeah, just working. Cause bro, like it literally looks like that type of tee, low key. And that's why like y'all executed it perfectly.
No, yeah, but definitely excited about that. What else? Miami in May right after that.
May.
That should be cool.
Got the
I
spot.
actually low key need to. Oh, what the hell?
Whoa.
I actually low key need to put that into play already.
What?
The
Oh
Miami
yeah.
Because
Facts,
that's just gonna creep up.
That's right around the corner. low-key.
Miami, May 12th at the pop up or 13th.
12th.
Wait, May 13th.
12.
is Friday.
Oh, whenever.
13 is Saturday in Miami. Got the B&B already ready to go. Just got to get the flights. Another thing is,
Let me just walk there.
you did a little post saying that there will be a Cindy Part 2 store.
Where?
I remember you did a little. You're like, where should we open up? Remember when you did that?
I was bored, bro.
Boo. So it's not happening.
I don't know.
Something like, do you have something in mind or anything? Come on, bro. Inside scoop for the people.
No, I have nothing in mind.
Boo.
I wish I did.
Anyways,
You know me. It's just like, it happened.
Sporadic.
you pump faker? I ain't gonna lie, you're a pump faker.
It's sporadic, King.
Yeah. Anyways, on to the next. But I'm excited for the Miami pop up. Should be good. And then Chicago, we don't have it, but what was cool. I was like, it was fun to see. It was nice to see it in person, where some dudes, obviously, Rolling Loud happened. We'll talk about that. Rolling Loud happened, whatever. So a lot of people came. Like, oh, I'm going to Rolling Loud, boom, boom. But what's so cool is like some dude was like, oh, we're coming from Chicago, Rolling Loud, and he was like, yo, when y'all coming to Chicago? And I think that was so cool to like, people come and they comment, yo, come Chicago, blah, blah, blah. But it was cool to see an actual person be like, yo, y'all got to do something. So when is that going to happen?
Chicago is gonna happen. Dallas is gonna happen.
Dallas is good.
There's
Shout out
just-
to Lab.
We just got to figure it
You
out.
just gotta figure it out.
And then obviously, speaking of Rolling Loud, the Nardwar situation, Nardwar picture that Loki,
That was
you
crazy.
gassed it.
How?
You remember when you gassed
Host
it?
or credit pod?
That was great.
Yo,
Hey,
yeah,
bro,
make the record clear.
Danny always says, not this Danny, the other
or
Danny Miss,
D1.
he always tells me, he's just like, yo, bro, you got all the marketing from round 2 and you got all the business side from District 1. And I was just like, yeah, it's a cheat code. And I'm like, why? It's literally marketing. It's literally put store credit pod. People are like, yo, blah, blah, blah.
Explain the story. How'd it happen? How did we see him?
I was sitting in the back. DC just said, it's that Nardwar. I got up and then this fool walked in and I was just like, oh, it's crazy.
DC, okay, so you saw him first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was right here at the counter, and then we had this thing, like it's like a joke, but not really a joke, where like people.
It's like the multiverse.
Yeah, it's like a multiverse on Hill Street at Syndicate, where you just never know who or what's gonna pop up in front or walking by the store. Literally parked right in front of the store, and shout out to Narwhal, because Narwhal is Narwhal all the time, because he came out full outfit. If you know what he looks like, if you know the fits he wears, full on. So obviously he got out the car. I was like, yo, what the, is that Narwhal? And then everybody got up and like, what? Because everybody knows who Narwhal is. And then I think he heard me or his homie heard me. So they like walked in here.
Yeah.
And that was cool. He was like the sweetest dude. And no cap, he asked us for shoes with that same print.
Tartan.
Yeah, that tartan print. Obviously, we didn't have them. We did have a bag. He didn't want it. All good.
And Nike, he wants a deal.
Yeah,
He did say that. He was
did
like,
say
he wants
that.
a shoe. He wants a shoe. You guys should give it to him.
I don't
He
want to
deserves it.
reinterpret the way he said
No,
it.
he just literally said, he's
Yeah.
like, Nike needs to give me a shoe. And I was just like, yeah, facts. That shoe would go crazy.
Yeah. So Nike.
Hit him up. Hit him up. That'd be a good shoe.
That'd be a
Ain't
good
gonna lie.
shoe.
It would.
We don't even need credit for it. Just, that's all you guys. Just let them know.
And what was so crazy, it was like, it's just the multiverse. It was like, when you meet people in person, like, they were not the same, or they were, no, he's actually like this. But it was like, bro, like he was in character. And like the whole time, I would say I'm starstruck, but I was just like, bro, this isn't real. Because it was like we were in a video with him and he was just being him. And he kept saying, I need these tartan shoes. I need these like he didn't say anything else but that. And I was like, all right, bro, you're gonna say
and
something else?
And then he even brought up you getting sued.
No, he did not bring that up.
Did you get sued?
Yeah. He went up to Bris. He's like, so I heard you're gonna open up and he said where he's gonna open up. He's like, yo. Nah, but that was crazy. But it was cool. He was very nice. I think what was cool is that it's like his character to always be like that. So he was like that the whole way. But even when I was like, yo, can we take a picture of you? Because I was like, in my head, I was like, we're never gonna get this moment again. Like Nardwuar walking into Syndicate is already crazy. And then he was like, oh, everybody, let's all take a pic. And Bris made a point where he was like, if you look at whatever his tagged, or even just in general, every picture of him is him with people. It's never just him dolo on his solo. He's always with people. So I'm like, damn, like he's so in character, or even that's just him, that he's like, nah, I can't do it dolo. It has to be with everybody. So shout out Nardwuar. If you're watching this, I think it'll be cool if he
Come
does.
on the pod.
Yeah, come on the
Definitely
pod
come
and
on the
just
pod.
like, I don't know, bro. I always think about like I posted that Uzi thing where I was like, I'm glad I'm a good person because like I'd be scared right now. Where I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, what would he bring up? Like about me or about y'all? Like that'd be a crazy interview where like, I don't know. But yeah, we definitely need to interview Nardwuar. Who? No. Anyways, shout out Nardwuar.
You
I
bought
need
these
that.
Ultra Boosts.
Huh? Oh my God. Nah, bro.
That was so good.
I think you'd be more scared if he was interviewing you.
I got nothing to
Nah,
hide.
you got
I got nothing
he's
to
like,
hide.
he's like, DC, so is it true during Rift you had this Instagram handle?
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah. But yeah, that was a crazy thing. A lot of people liked it. Obviously, Bris cast it. People dead ass like, yo, when you gonna interview him? I
He
don't
interviewed
know,
us. No, but yeah, it was cool. The best thing about that was like all the people that pulled up from Rolling Loud. Like there was a lot of people out of town, and they were here shopping, and they were really hyped to be here, which
Yeah.
was sick.
And we didn't even go.
Yeah.
Boo.
Nah, it's not my thing. Just even like I don't know. I don't like. Even though we're going to Coachella, I feel like Coachella's a little different.
And we're going to Coachella on business.
Yeah, but I feel like Rolling Loud is just like it's too much.
Also, it was
Yeah.
at SoFi, and if y'all been to SoFi,
SoFi parking lot.
getting over there and coming back is
Yeah.
a mission.
But it seemed that lineup was crazy. It was like Playboy Cardi, Future, and Travis.
And Ice
And Ice
Spice.
Spice.
Oh my God.
And AB.
Like, grah.
And yo, AB caught a ball.
Yeah.
One-handed.
It was crazy. Like
lit.
I was thinking about it, and I'm like, if you look at the crowd, they're like chilling. As soon as you cut the ball, I'm like, they don't care about the music. They're like, yo, like get back. Like
He didn't even play his own song. He played the Nipsey Hussle song right after.
He did, which one?
Last time that I checked.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. So he was just like on his DJ Khaled.
I guess,
like,
yeah.
playing, like,
He was
the-
just playing music, I guess.
That's kinda
I
sick.
think he only has like 2 songs.
Chill
I'm not sure.
it.
I'm not sure.
Nah. But even the Playboy Cardi thing was insane. I think that's crazy. He went through 3 songs, and they were like, all right, we can't.
What do you mean?
Like
They shut
he
him down?
played 3 songs,
And they shut him down.
and they were like, yo, you can't. And then like obviously whatever, for safety reasons, which I get. And then what I find funny is like they calmed it down for like cool like minute, 2 minutes, and then he came back with like R.I.P. Fredo, which is the craziest song to like drop. And I'm like, bro, like it's just so crazy. Like the fan base that he has. They're
Everybody
like,
here was like, I'm here to see Cardi.
Yep.
Literally
it's-
everybody here.
like I was even looking. I went to one of his concerts like I think a year ago when he was doing the Vamp tour, and I was like, same thing with like his character of him being like a vamp and all this, and it's like if you really like tap into what he's doing, it's like, bro, you're entering his world of just like it's like if he's like you're entering his layer of vamp, and it's just like dark fire, and I'm just like looking at him like, bro, like he transport you into like a new like place. It doesn't even feel like you're at a Rolling Loud concert. It feels like you're in his lair, and you're just like, and he's like, he's not even rapping at all, bro. He's just like, yeah. So
He's doing
so
he's doing his job.
bro. Yeah,
That's a good performer right there.
Facts.
bro. But it's crazy. It's crazy that like sometimes I'm like I can't, bro. Like it's too much. Like seeing that, but shout out to him. Damn, he comes here, that'll be sick. I'll be full vamped out if he comes
What would you
in.
do if Playboy Cardi walked in?
Nah, bro, Nardwuar. Like I'd be cool. Be like, yeah, cool. Okay, we were saying, who would come in here that you would be starstruck, like starstruck, like you wouldn't even be able to talk.
Jake
Decent.
Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
my god, why him? That's
I
so
love
random.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Hey,
Yeah,
shout out
like-
to him if y'all
Who's
seen that
cut,
promo
bro?
he's done for that UFC.
Oh, the UFC promo.
Bro.
Jake Gyllenhaal,
Beast. Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
Bale, for
Honestly,
sure.
but
That's
the
it.
thing, but no, like even Jonathan Majors now.
Yeah.
Fucking who else? Like fucking Chris Hemsworth. But to me, it's just like it's not Chris Hemsworth. That's fucking Thor to me. You know, like I'm
Yo,
just like,
fucking
yo, that's
Thor.
fucking Thor. I love Thor.
Thor
You know.
getting fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, but even fucking like any of, I feel like anybody that does like Tony Stark,
Bro,
Robert Downey
Downey
Jr.
Jr.
It's like
here. Shout out.
there's a. I
Go.
think me for movie stars like athletes, LeBron probably. LeBron, I'd be like, okay, that's fucking LeBron.
We seen him in New York. Oh no, we seen him in
Yeah.
New York. Yeah. Bro, I'm gonna bring up this story because it's funny. So we seen him, and I've got into that mode where it's like you see someone famous, it's like whatever, bro. They're human. Let them live. They just want to be normal. Like they don't want to be. So we see him and we're like, that's LeBron. Okay, goes LeBron, and he's like chilling, just on a stoop. You know, it's New York. You're just chilling, and he's like talking with maybe his agent, whatever. He's chilling. I'm like, oh, it's LeBron. Cool. We live chilling.
You
my
didn't know
homie-
Who, you didn't know who fucking Rich Paul was?
But anyways, yeah, was it Rich Paul? Oh, it's Rich Paul. My bad. But see, anyway, Sean, my homie's like, "Yo, LeBron," and I'm like, "Oh my god, bro, let this." And
Was it
then
Caesar?
yeah, bro.
Of course it was.
Bleep that out.
That's perfect.
Bro, but it was so funny. It was so because like it was like he burnt the spot out, bro. And then everyone's looking at him, and then like he gets up, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, bro, like why do you guys do shit like that? Like, yo, LeBron. Like I'm like, all right, bro.
Bleep that up.
Yeah.
Bleep that out. Was great.
That shit was great. But yeah, anyways, LeBron maybe. What about you, DC? Who would like come in? You'd be like, oh, let me know if you need anything.
Damn, that's hard. I think I might have to piggyback off Chris. It got to be like a crazy
Jake Gyllenhaal?
actor, because even
Like
with
Ice Spice. Yo, Ice Spice walks in. What are you doing?
I've seen
nah.
like
Yeah, like-
I've seen like Angelina Jolie's and stuff like
Same.
that, and I'm
She's
just
gonna
like, hey,
have to.
let me know if you need any help. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like I've seen like, I just feel like to me to get starstruck, you don't even gotta be like the prettiest girl in the world. It has to be like somebody that I look up to. Like that's why like Jake
Yeah,
Gyllenhaal,
facts.
I'd be like, oh shit, it's fucking Jake Gyllenhaal.
Like, I've watched all your
like I've
stuff.
seen fucking Frank Ocean millions of times in New York, and it was always kind of like. Like
Sick.
yeah, like
Yeah.
and keep it pushing because
Yeah.
again, I'm just like this
He's
was
human.
all incognito.
Yeah.
Even when we were in New York, the first day you landed, we saw
Childish.
Childish Gambino like in Soho, and same thing. It's just like he's
Chilling,
just
talking.
chilling there. But yeah, for
As
me
a
to
regular human
for me
should.
to like ask, I don't even think I would ask for like a picture with me and him. I'd be like, yo, can you stand right here? Let me take a picture
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
store.
yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, it'd be like an actor.
It has
Jake
to be
Gyllenhaal.
somebody that, like, I even like Narwhal. I feel like Narwhal was somebody that I never thought I'd cross paths with. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because it's the same thing. He's like a mythical creature in the sense of like
Mythical creature.
somebody you don't think you'd ever run into.
That's facts.
But
Yeah.
like rappers, athletes, all that, I don't think like starstruck. Because same thing.
Yeah.
Like you gotta always remember they're human too. So you want them to like feel weird and you want to feel welcome, and especially if they coming into the store, like just yo, what's good? Y'all need help? I got you. Y'all
The
need
only
something?
person that like I'd be like, all right, I need a picture with you would be Hasbullah.
Oh my god.
Literally, I'd be like, yo, like, let me carry
Facts.
him. Don't beat me up. Like, like Hasbullah would be the one that I'd be like, hey,
me carry
yo,
him?
I
Like,
need a
punch me
picture.
in the face.
Yeah, like punch me in the face or something,
We
bro.
need that.
Like, that I
That'd
think
be
I'd
crazy.
definitely be starstruck where I'd just be like, bro, this fool's real.
Nah, I don't. I mean, I don't know at this point. It's just, you know what? I think it's just hanging around y'all so much that it's just like, oh yeah, it's just life like that. That's what we do. Like everything, just everything. Like stuff happens, good, bad, this, that, and there. So I feel like I'm just like neutral. Like if I see something cool, that's sick. Like whatever.
Yeah, like to me, like the coolest thing I think I've ever seen was I was at the Laker Nets game with like celebrities. And I seen Bill Clinton there with Michael Strahan courtside, and we were directly across from him. I wasn't courtside, but I was like a couple rows ahead, but you could clearly see him. And I was just like, yo, this was just chilling there by himself. Like, that's crazy. This is fucking Bill Clinton.
You know what's crazy? A story. I remember I was working at Round 2, and these kids come in. They hop out of a sprint or like a van, like a Honda van, whatever. They hop out. They go in Round 2. They're looking for shoes, and I'm like helping them. Oh, you know, this shoe. And then I saw that they had like a security guard with them, and then a girl with them as well. She had a trench coat, and this was during COVID, and they had like she had the mask, and then she had glasses and a hood on. So I'm like, cool. And then I'm like, let me know if you need anything. She's like, oh, just for my kids, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, they're just, I don't know what this is about. Like, how much are these shoes? And I was chopping up her. Same thing. Just relax. Oh, this is so crazy. People buy these shoes. I'm like, I know it happens. It happens, whatever. And then obviously security guards at the door. Real normal clothes. Walks out, goes to vintage. And I'm like, damn, who the fuck was that? And then I think it was David or Mike. And they were like, bro, that's Angelina Jolie. And I was like, no way.
Yeah, but she was like a
regular.
usual at round 2.
But that was so crazy because like obviously I didn't notice her, but I'm like, in my head, I was like, damn, like it's crazy that to that extent, she has to do that to be normal.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about that, like, damn, that kind of sucks. Like you can't, like you have to cover yourself to be a human. Like like even Bad Bunny, he does that when he goes courtside. He's covered up to the full, and I'm like, but anyways, I feel like that was a cool moment on my end where I was just like, damn, I was talking to Angelina Jolie.
Yeah,
I
mad,
definitely
like, mad
think that-
random. Yeah, even like Pop Smoke would go to round 2 numerous times before he passed away.
Yeah.
And it was just like so normal because we knew fucking what's his name? I forgot his name. The homie.
Yeah, and I know you're talking
Rico.
about Rico.
Shout out Rico. That was like his, I think like a manager at the moment. And Rico was like a good friend of ours that would come in pretty frequently.
Yeah.
And I remember he would bring him, but he never really bought anything. He would just be there chilling.
Yeah,
but this
yeah.
is before like he blew up crazy. So that was really cool.
Yeah.
But then back to the Bill Clinton story. So I remember it was like 2-3 minutes left, and this motherfucker he got up, and I was just like, oh, he's leaving. And then out of nowhere, like 30 dudes get up from random spots on the fucking
in the
in the
stadium.
crowd.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then they all come down to like his section, and they walk him out. And I was like, bro, it was like Secret Service right
For
there.
sure.
Like, this fool was
That's
not
nuts.
alone. Like there was 30 dudes and like not even just suits, like normal attire, and they all got up as soon as he got up, and they all walked out with him. And I was just like, yeah, this was different.
That's crazy. I wonder if when he like you do something like that with him, like if he has to buy all their seats, or how that works, because that's crazy.
I would hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, any
I
president.
think you have like, don't quote
I
me
think it's
on
like
this.
lifetime, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Limited
any,
seconds.
any president, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Oh
lifetime.
shoot. But I think that's
Would you want to move around like that?
not okay. I'm gonna
Like
ask
if
you.
you had to.
If
Yeah.
you gotta really think, bro. Just in general, you never know. Like when you never know what people are thinking behind the scenes, this, that, and the third. But do you guys ever like? Do you ever think you guys will get to that point? Like doing this, obviously, syndicate. Do you ever think you'll get to that point where you gotta move around like that?
No.
Not at all.
Really?
Nah, like even I mean, like besides the fact that I always just think, bro, we just sell shoes and clothes. Like I don't really think nothing of it.
Yeah.
Even like it's cool. Like I still trip out even when I go places randomly throughout the city and people, yo, what's up? Blah, 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 blah. It's humbling, I think, because it's just like, damn, like people, you know, we never think people are paying attention, and like,
Yeah.
there's so many people that are like actually tuning in and like seeing what we're doing, and whether they could come to the store or not. Like even the fact that they acknowledge it, I think that's tight. Like
Yeah.
and I appreciate it, but I don't think hell no. I would hope not. I like not to have to move crazy like that. Like I
Yeah.
like being low pro, so
Yeah, I don't think I do stuff to offend people where I need security.
that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I treat it like even like I said, like I never tell people that I'm the owner or anything. Even though Ariane said I need to fucking do that now.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I remember one time I was out and I was eating dinner, and I overheard them. They're like, "Oh, I think that's the owner," and then I turn around. They're like, "Oh, what's up?" But even that, like them being like, "Oh, I think that's the owner," I'd rather keep it that way
Yeah.
than be like, "Oh, I'm the owner. Look at me." I'm at the end of the day, bro. I'm just buying your shoes. I'm just
Sell me your
yo. The other
shoes.
day when we were at the thing, they're like, "Yo, you sell shoes, huh?" And I was just like, "Yeah, yeah."
Oh, at the
at the
little
party.
yeah,
I
the-
went to some party on Saturday,
Yeah.
and this guy
sell shoes.
I was paying for the parking, and he's just like, "Yo, you sell shoes?" And the thing is, I looked at him, and I'm like, "Yo, UNC Off-White one's 10.5," and then he was just like, "Yeah." And then for him, for like, he was just like, "Yo, like, how'd you remember that?" I was just like, "Bro, I remember almost everything." Like, I remember he bought that shoe like the next day that we got it. But yeah, I think like even that, knowing him remembering that is why I feel like security and all that stuff. When I hope I don't ever need that. You know?
Yeah, I think as long as you're being good, but you never know. There's a funny story that I don't really like a lot of shoes, but you put me on game. You put me on game a lot, low key. A lot of y'all, where you were like, just because you don't personally like the shoe doesn't mean you should bash on it because someone else may like it. And shout out Calibound. He put me onto these Asics, and I put them on. Like I put them on TikTok, and I was like, "Yo, buy these if you guys want this, that, and third." And then somebody commented like, "Damn, I remember kids used to get bullied back then for wearing these. Like y'all just buying whatever now. That's hype." And in my head, I'm like, "Oh, you never know. People might like it." But it was a funny story that worked. That where I was like, "Damn, like obviously Bris got a point." Is when your homie came. And he was like, "Yo, I like these undefeated Air Force Ones." And then, but he didn't say that at first. He's like, "Yo, why are these so cheap?" And then Chris was like, "Yo, because they fucking suck." And then you can tell like he kind of pedaled back where he's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna get them anymore." So is it kind of? I mean, I guess is it crazy to you like you low key got that influence on people that they might not buy a shoe if you say that shit's not good.
I'll tell you my honest opinion, but if you like it, you like it.
I know, but like I'm saying, like I feel like you got that to a certain extent. When some people you got that power on people, bro.
There's another podcast that they actually just shouted us out, so shout out to them. I forgot, I could look it up, and they said that round 2 had the biggest influence in sneakers. For a while. And I'm not gonna lie, fragments when I was buying them were $800, $900, $1,000. Then out of nowhere, we started wearing them and gassing the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
And the only reason I liked them is because fucking Kim Jones used to wear them. And I was just like, yo, Kim Jones is elite at the time.
Yeah.
But
I guess I'm saying, do you think at one point you're gonna have to be careful of what you say about shoes only? That because I feel like that was a real moment in time where I was looking at him like, damn. He had that influence where that guy was like, "Damn, I'm not gonna get these shoes."
I feel like you always have to be careful what you say.
Nah, but I'm saying on shoes and indirectly, you know. You don't think?
All the time. I work at a shoe store. It's like the shit that I said the other day with Matt telling me that I sold that fucking
the bucket.
the bucket hat.
Why'd
It's
you
just
sell
like,
that hat
bro,
to
my
them?
job is to sell shit, you know.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, like I feel like this industry is so watered down now. But at the end of the day, this is like taste making.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like you could put some like it's all how you picture it. Like Hippie said it in her podcast. Like she literally said, like, yo, you guys picture shit cool, so I'm gonna buy it. Like fuck, what I put shoes in the case that are out here, and in the case the representation makes it look like, oh shit, this shoe's better.
Yes.
I feel like Union 2s are going for $200, and people think that just because they're in case they're expensive. And I'm like, no, there's $200 shoes in there.
Yep.
But we just think they look cool and they're nice, so let's put them in there.
Yeah.
Even New Balances, like there was a ton of New Balances that we had out here that weren't selling, but then you just put them in there and people like would be like, yo, like
I need that.
it's fuck, what shoe? Taxi once. I wore Taxi once and people were like, yo, this shit is good. But the thing is, it wasn't my influence. It's just like you people always kind of look up to somebody. And if you are we done?
Keep going.
Keep going? Okay.
People kind of look up somebody.
They always kind of look up to somebody, and if you validate something, and again, people probably look at us and they're like, damn, you guys only wear expensive shoes. And I'm just like, bro, I like anything.
Whatever I
I
like,
like
yeah.
my favorite shoe is Vans. But at the end of the day, like even Rob told me, it's just like, if I keep wearing Vans every day working here, people are going to be like, this fool don't give a fuck about what the fuck he's selling.
Yeah, like why am I
Yeah.
gonna buy it?
But at the end of the day, like I love sneakers. I love streetwear. Like that's like my
Cup of tea.
cup of tea. Like I know that shit like the back of my hand.
Facts.
But we'll take a little break and we'll be back.
Listo.
All right, so the podcast was called Sneaker Convo Podcast.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to them. And it was cool because everybody posted it. Sean posted it. Russo posted it. All the old Round 2 employees started commenting on it. But yeah, it was just like, I feel like working here, you have like some influence.
Yeah.
No, even touching back on like you wearing the taxis, I feel like even with stuff like that, even though like they're easily attainable and everything, sometimes all it takes is like seeing the right person wear them for people to kind of acknowledge them.
Yeah.
Because even like Andy was saying earlier, like we don't realize the influence that some of us may have, especially towards like people that come in here on a daily basis, to where they think, oh, I might like the shoe, but I'm not gonna wear it because I don't think it's cool. But then I see Chris wearing it. Oh shit, it is cool. So I'm gonna wear it too. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Yeah.
like you don't think about it when you're wearing it.
Even these, I got a lot of shit at first for wearing these.
What's
People
Solomon?
were like, "You're wearing pandas." No,
no,
those.
the pandas.
And then I was just like, I think these
85s.
are sick. Like
Yeah.
literally, like I was just like, yo, these are good. Even fucking Amanier 12s, the black pair. I want a pair.
They're nice. They have that good
Not the white
suede.
pair.
No, not the
No,
white pair. The
the-
black pair.
the
I want a
black
black
and
pair. You know, you wear them with like Dickies, a little vintage tee, very slim, choked up. You know, like they're nice. That's a whole fit right there.
No, definitely.
But even like I was telling Manny on Saturday, I was just like, we should do like a Saturday where we wear miscellaneous Jordans. Like playoff 13s are fucking good.
Yep.
The new playoff 13s.
yeah, those are really nice.
Really good leather. Again, like I said it on Twitter before, I'm like, if they retailed those at 140, 150, they would sell out because they're a little cheaper than the 200. And then people would sell them for $30 over. So people are making money on it. It's just like a better economy for that shoe. But if you're retailing a shoe at 200, it's like, what are we going to, they're going for 250.
Yeah, what's
but if
the-
the shoe is retails 150 and they're going for 250, there's money to make. Like people could come in here and be like, yo, I know I could make $50 on them. Let me give you 200.
Yeah.
So that person after taxes made like $36, but it's still a profit. Right now, I'm telling you, you're about to lose bread on this. I'm gonna give you 180, 200, and sell them at 250. But that's who's really the villain? Me, the guy that's giving you more than StockX payout, or the big company that's retailing them way too high when they're making them for pennies.
Exactly.
Damn. Nike take notes. Yeah, they gotta be back home like, yo,
Nah, I say that
this
shit.
motherfucker's
I say that shit all the time. Like if they just took more time marketing this shit and
Yeah.
actually doing like, oh, fuck inflation, let's put them at 150.
Yeah.
See, dunks at $100 are great.
easy. Yeah,
because
because
they let you make money on them. But now even dunks are going for $80
Yeah.
because there's too many of them.
facts.
I see colorways where I'm just like, this came out, and they're like, yeah, it came out today. And I'll be like, shit. But
Yeah.
if stuff's just priced better, like even with us, we noticed that our used section does a lot better than the new section because the shoes are priced here way better than the new ones, and obviously because they're fucking used. But you could come in here and buy an $80 shoe, a $50 shoe, a $1 shoe.
Facts.
Yeah, we literally have a price range for everything, anywhere from $1 to a couple $1,000s. But that's the point. Like, we welcome everybody, and we don't want anybody to feel like they come in here and it's like, damn, I went in there and I couldn't afford anything.
Yeah.
Even t-shirts, we have vintage tees for $30-$40. Even like our own tees, I think $40 to $60 isn't bad for product. You know what I'm saying? When a lot of brands charge $100 for a t-shirt now, it's crazy.
Yes.
And I think what's even good about that, like, bro, some of the used stuff looks new. Like sometimes people
Those
will come.
threes. Throw those threes, Manny.
Those
Right in the
Oh,
corner.
the reimagines.
The real right there,
Right there.
Right
At
there.
the edge.
Yeah.
Overthrow. He overthrew it.
But look at these.
Bro, if you
That's
zoom in on that,
DS.
that is as DS as it gets.
These are
How much?
used. They're 300. Save you $75.
That's
but
crazy.
If you're going to wear them anyway,
Yeah.
You're gonna wear them anyway.
No, but yeah, but I've been seeing that a lot where, bro, like, because y'all be buying every day. So sometimes when I'll come in and someone be like, oh, can I get this shoe? And I'm looking at the shoe, I'm like, damn, I'll be like, oh, it's DS. And I'll turn it, it's like used. I'm like, the fuck? And when I go downstairs, I'm like, bro, that's insane. Like, these shoes, like, you could easily be like, oh, brand new. I don't care if someone wore it one time. But you're, like, obviously honest with the customer. And even, like I was saying on the previous podcast where I'm like, bro, someone came on the wall and got an $80 dunk. So I'm like, I just think that's so insane that, like, how explain to me, because you're doing the buys and everything. How can you price a brand new shoe here at 80? Like, where do you even get to that, to where you can put it at 80?
You tell a person you don't want it, and they're like, "Yo, can you take it for $60?" And I'm like, "Bet, let me just put it at 80."
Bro.
yeah, literally just like that. And it's like sometimes people just don't want it, or they like it sucks, but they accept their L, and
Yeah.
they'll just be like, hey, like, I'd rather just not have to look at it. But if y'all are down,
But even back to the point of like Syndicate being a community store, there's people that straight up come here and they'll be like, "Yo, I know you guys are gonna give back. Here, give these out."
yeah,
Like I gave this guy, he came in with vintage clothes, and I gave him $800, and he looked at me and was just like, "Oh shit, that's more than I expected."
Yeah.
And I was just like, "Yeah, man." And I was just like, "You have good shirts." So I passed on 6 of them
Yeah.
or 5, and then he's like, "Oh, you could just have them," and I was just like, "All right, bet."
Thick.
Guess what I did with them? Put them for
Dollar,
$1.
yeah,
$1
yeah.
vintage tees.
Yeah.
And it's just like in reality, we're giving away the t-shirts because after processing and fees, you're losing money or whatever. But
Yeah, facts.
it's just like, oh shit, and the guy was just like, I fuck with you guys because of what you guys do, blah, blah, blah. I think it's just the transparency at the end of the day.
Yep.
There's some people that you just can't make happy, but I mean, I take the good with the bad.
Facts.
No, yeah. I mean, that's one thing that I feel like has really helped us on even days where we might think it's like slow for us, where just like our transparency with people, it makes them trust us even to where we do buys from them. Like they know we're going to be fair, to where sometimes they don't even ask us for like a breakdown if they bring in a couple pairs. And
Facts.
if they do, we don't mind giving the breakdown. You know what I'm saying? To where like even like somebody will ask me, oh, what are you pricing this at? Oh, I gave you $200. I'm pricing it at $250. Like, bro, like I'm making $50, which is cool, whatever. But it's just so they want to feel like they're not getting took also, which I understand, because unfortunately not every store is like that. Like we do like get people coming from other stores after. Like, perfect example, I think you talked about it last one with the black hat. The dude shopped it around all day. Yeah. He came here first, and then he said he ended up coming back at the end of the day because everybody else offered him $100 to $150 less. So I feel like that.
Yeah, come at you with the best offer.
Yeah,
I can. Like that.
Like time to go back and forth.
And at the end, there's gonna be people like that are gonna be like, you still low on. It's just like, bro, we gotta make money. I gotta pay the bills.
Pay taxes, all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, a tax guy, bro.
Huh?
We need a tax guy out here.
No,
like we need that, bro. I need please comment down below. We need tax guy in here. We need to do a guy.
Wee-hoo. All right, well, that's a good way to end it.
Yeah.
We'll get back to you guys. Let us know what you guys want us to talk about in the next one.
Yeah.
Comment.
Oh, we should do like I think we should do like on Instagram, on the store credit, like ask us questions. And we're answering questions.
Yeah.
I feel like that'll be cool just to see what people want to talk about, want to hear about us, whatever it is. I feel like that'll be something good too. So store credit on store credit Instagram if you can. Ask
I
us
got
a
it, bro.
question.
Don't worry.
Please.
Don't worry.
Please. All right. Anyways, like,
comment,
subscribe,
and follow us on all platforms. We're here, Store Credit Pod. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all.